Scrum and AI, artificial intelligence, of course. During this early part of 2026, it would be foolish of me to predict the impact of AI on Scrum and on the Agile movement in general. I'm not a futurist, but I have seen a couple of things in the work environment I'd like to share with you. Please keep in mind that Scrum is a team-based work environment. I think that's a significant aspect of our evaluation of the impact of AI on that Scrum team. Here are two of the things that I've been seeing. One of those things has to do with an understandable expectation from management, from leadership, that our teams should be able to do more, faster, quicker, maybe better. An understandable expectation. How you go about doing that is going to be up to you, of course, and your organization and what they make available to you. But the point being is that can an individual on a team increase their productivity by using some AI tools? I think the answer that clearly is yes, of course. Code generation, for example, creation of test plans, maybe even some design documents, from a product owner perspective, using AI tools to help refine the product backlog, decompose large epics into smaller user stories, propose acceptance criteria, many reasonable expectations about ways we can improve our productivity, our effectiveness, our efficiencies. The other aspect of AI that I'm seeing in the Scrum environment is on the other end of the extreme. And that perspective has to do with this team-based environment. Questions have arisen. Do we even need this team-based environment any longer? Are people counting on each other the way they used to? Do they need to count on each other the way we've seen? And individuals on their own, by using these very effective AI tools, produce outputs that are generating the outcomes that the organization is looking for without having to create the team-based environment? It's an interesting question. I don't fault those who ask the question, but those who are asking the question, I think legitimately causes a responsive question, which is, well, how important is Agile to you? If you understand the premise behind this, Agile is a way of thinking. Scrum is a way of doing, and the two go together. So if you believe in the Agile movement, if you believe in the values of the Agile Manifesto and the 12 principles, and now you're acting on them with Scrum, and then the environment changes with the introduction of AI, do you abandon those values and those beliefs that you originally did embrace as part of the Agile movement? It appears that those who are wondering, do we even need to do this any longer, have not fully embraced the values of Agile, or they have embraced them, but now they're looking at them from a different perspective, which is fine. I have no problem with that. I'm not making a judgment on those that are considering dismantling the teams. What I am asking for is some introspection, trying to understand what are the goals of the organization? What are we trying to accomplish? And if it's all only about producing and no consideration for some of the values, then we might be missing something. And that's one of the general comments I'm reading about when I'm looking at AI analysis and assessments, has to do with how much of our humanity will we lose as we embrace more and more of the AI movement. It's an exciting time to be involved in this work environment during this revolution. And I believe that we have the ability to not just weather through this, but to come through it with great success and efficiency and product output that's going to help the organization.